Once there was a man named Jake who lived a simple life, working hard to make ends meet. He never had much, but he always dreamed of a day when money would no longer be a concern. One day, that dream became a reality. Jake bought a lottery ticket like he had done many times before, but this time, luck was on his side. He had won not just a small amount, but $50 million. Overnight, his life changed forever. As soon as the news spread, people around him reacted differently. Some celebrated his good fortune, while others suddenly remembered they were his friends. Distant relatives reached out. People he had not spoken to in years offered congratulations and advice. Jake was overwhelmed with excitement and saw no reason to hold back. He bought a massive house in the best neighborhood, a mansion with more rooms than he could count. He filled the driveway with luxury cars, each one more expensive than the last. He traveled first class to places he had only seen in magazines. He stayed in the finest hotels, ate at the most exclusive restaurants, and spent freely. After all, he had enough money to last a lifetime, or so he thought. As time passed, Jake's expenses grew. His new home required maintenance, staff, security, and constant repairs. His cars needed insurance and servicing. His generosity led him to give away large amounts of money to friends and family. Each request seemed small at first, but they added up. Investments were made, but without careful planning, most failed. Business opportunities that seemed promising turned into losses. People he trusted with his money disappeared, leaving him with nothing. Jake continued spending, believing he could not possibly run out of money. But soon, reality set in. One day, he logged into his bank account, and what was once millions had now become barely enough to sustain him for another year. He started selling his cars, then his house, but it was too late. Jake sat in a small apartment, the kind he once lived in before winning the lottery. Except this time, there was no hope of another lucky ticket. He had it all and lost it all, not because of bad luck, but because he never learned how to manage his wealth. He realized that winning money is easy. Keeping it is the hard part. If Jake had been wiser, he would have done things differently. Instead of buying luxury cars, he could have invested in properties that generated rental income. Instead of spending millions on a mansion, he could have purchased modest real estate and allowed his money to grow through smart investments. Instead of giving away money to everyone who asked, he could have set up financial plans to help his loved ones without losing control over his wealth. He could have hired professionals who understood money instead of trusting those who only wanted to take from him. Most lottery winners end up like Jake, not because they are unlucky, but because they never learn how to make money work for them. True wealth is not about how much you have, but how well you use it. Those who do not respect money often lose it just as quickly as they gain it.